Drew Haskins is your winner.
So does that mean he wins finally? Plunkett has been unseated. We have a brand new NWA.
Wait a minute, what has Haskins got? Haskins has something in his hand. What's he doing? The match is over. Why? It doesn't make... Oh! Plunkett goes down.
He just hit him with a flapjack. Jeremiah Plunkett, not only has he been unseated, the long-standing reign as NWA television champion is over, baby.
Oh! Cody Weatherby tortured in the cell. Nore, Havoc, and the assassin Tim Renesto are not letting up. They lost the NWA Southern Tag Team. What's Renesto going up to the top of the cage? He's on the top rope.
Tim Renesto about to take flight.
Knee right in the small of the back. Cody Weatherby will never, ever be the same after that.
That maneuver right there very well may have put that man in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And he does it again.
Hello again, everybody. Jack Johnson along with Hot Rod Biggs right here in the Sawmill in Millersville, Tennessee for NWA Inferno. And Hot Rod Biggs, there is tag team action tonight. The Hero Killers.
That's right, baby. Tim Renesto, Nore, Havoc. The Hero Killers are in the East.
They've got some competition tonight, Hot Rod Biggs, because from NWA Georgia, Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean are here.
You talk about the new people you want to. I'll talk about the new person I want to. And that's the lovely, lovely, lovely. That's right, baby. Ella Della Vega. I'm talking about you, baby girl. Jack Johnson, you know what time it is.
Hot Rod, I think it's showtime. And SAW starts now.
Friday night, we got a lot of excitement going on in here.
Uncle Reno!
2 weeks ago tonight, right here in this ring, we had us a tag team title match in a steel cage. The Weatherby boys against the Hero Killers.
My brother's boy!
The Weatherbys was victorious. And I was so proud because I watched these young men grow up. I'm like an uncle to them. So here we are on a night when we should be celebrating the Hero Killers. They come out here and they showed us what they can do. If you ask me, that was very low down, unprofessional. That's right, what I said, very unprofessional. And I have been talking to Cody and Kevin this week. And I tell you what, like I said, I watched these young men grow up and I was proud of them that night. But I'm gonna let them come out here. Kevin and Cody, come on out here tonight.
Yeah.
All right. I know you wanted to say something. I'll tell you.
Well, Tony, I hear you out here talking about how you watched me grow up. I prefer to him as my Uncle Tony. He's more like my uncle, you know. I grew up with his son, loyalty, had a good old time and whatnot. But, you know, Tony, on a serious note, the past 14 days since we've been off, I've had 3 doctor's appointments. You know, I got some bad back problems, you know. And apparently the hero killers knew that and they took advantage of it. But I've had 3 appointments in the last 14 days. I've had a second opinion, a third opinion. And you know,
What you gonna say?
honestly, Tony, they said if I take one more wrong fall, that just might be it, you know. So maybe it's best for me, you know, to carry on with my life and take care of my 2 beautiful children right here. I'm more important things, Tony. Kids mean everything to me, man. But I learned this sport. I grew up in these dressing rooms, brother, with the greatest Billy Joe Travis, Rick House Brown. I see him come, I see him go. A good talent, you know. I love this man, but you know my kids are more important, Tony.
No, man.
So, I'm gonna have to give it up, brother.
Oh, man. Hey.
I have to give it up, Tony.
Man, it's baby.
Daddy loves you.
See, they knew this. That's what I'm talking about. They knew that he had a bad day. They know the history. But they come in here week after week and give it everything he had. So that's what I'm talking about. It was delivered. But family and his health is important. And Uncle Tony, the fans here in the Sawmill know that your heart will always be here for TJ Sawmill. These beautiful children of yours, your mother here with you, you got to do what you have to do. We will accept that. And you know that Uncle Tony works here, and the NWA has all the bylaws. And it's been 14 days, and it's not, you know, I had to do it, but you haven't defended them titles, but you got 2 more weeks. You got to find a partner, or you can go defend them yourself.
That would be a bad idea.
Hey,
This is how Uncle Tony.
Hey, Tony, I'll be his partner.
Just
I'll be
get with me. Get with me. Get with me. Okay.
NWA Southern All-Star Wrestling this Friday night, December the 19th with an 8 p.m. bell time, returning to TJ Sawmill Arena. Your main event for the Tag Team Championship is the Hero Killers challenging Weatherby Inc. Kevin Weatherby will either stand alone, 2-on-1, defending the tag team titles, or he will debut his new tag team partner. Jeremiah Plunkett taking on Shawn Hoodrich with Jimmy Street. Also the return of Team IOU. Eric the Dragon Andrews, the Southern Heavyweight Champion, takes on the Television Champion, Drew Haskins. And Merry Christmas. Santa Claus will be at the Sawmill this Friday night, picking out who's naughty and picking out who's nice, giving away free giveaways all night. Kids, come get your photos made with Santa Claus at TJ Sawmill this Friday night. All this and much more, plus enter to win a 50-inch Emerson television, HD television free giveaway. All this Friday night, December the 19th. All seats only $10. Kids 5 and under absolutely free. We hope to see you ringside this Friday night at TJ Sawmill Arena. We are back at TJ Sawmill. Jack Johnson along with Hot Rod Biggs. We are ringside to see a man that I wouldn't want to be right now. That is Drew Haskins. And you want to know why? Because even though he's in this match with Ali Shabazz, the human action figure right now, there is a man looking for Drew Haskins. That man's name is his former tag team partner, Jeremiah Plunkett.
Not only did he stab Plunkett in the back, not only did he take away his belt, but then he refused to give him either the first shot or the right of first refusal of who was going to be the first man to challenge the new NWA television champion, Drew Haskins. He didn't even give Plunkett a choice.
One of the biggest things in professional wrestling in this sport is respect. Drew Haskins did not give it.
No, absolutely not. I don't know whether the live cry or
Just be glad you're not Drew Haskins, as I am, as a lot of people will be. I don't think, well, actually I know Drew Haskins doesn't even realize how dangerous it is to be Drew Haskins right now.
Perhaps he doesn't, and Drew Haskins he very well may hide out a little bit. You know, he's a smart man.
I don't see it right now. I know he's intelligent in the ring, but outside the ring, the things he's thinking of and is doing, the way he's carrying himself right now.
He had everyone.
He's not a man with concern.
He had everyone in TV land. He had everyone on the internet. He had everyone here at TJ Sawmill wondering who was the knockout king. Who'd been leaving everybody from the BMIC, that moron, all the way up to the director of operations, Tony Falk. Week after week, somebody was knocked out. And all along, it was Drew Haskins. This is the thinking man, Jack Johnson. He set the plan. He put it into motion. And wow, did he ever get what he was shooting for. Brand new NWA television.
Look at him doing the Ric Flair strut.
He's so proud of himself. He deserves it. He deserves it.
The Fargo strut, forgive me.
He's one of the greats. He's trying to solidify himself.
He's trying.
The greats.
Now he's talking to the human action figure. They are nose to nose. The human action figure and stretch arm wrong. That's what he is tonight.
Well, I don't know if I would be challenging a man with the physical attributes of Ali Shabazz face to face. I think I would knock him over, maybe kick him in the teeth a couple of times. I don't think that I would stare at him down nose to nose as the two lock up. Drew Haskins, don't know if he can outpower the man, but in the wrestling department, Drew Haskins does have the advantage because there's no substitute for Tom Jack Johnson. Drew Haskins, the most experienced man. Drew Haskins is the champion. Whether you like it, whether Plunkett likes it, whether any of these fans like it or not, it is what it is, baby. NWA television champion, Drew Haskins.
The human action figure has already drawn the lane line, signifying and indicating that Drew Haskins at this point in time, even though he's the NWA television champion, he's saying he's lame, Hot Rod. Have you ever been called lame?
I've been called a lot of things, but I don't think
lame a four-letter word. Have you ever been called some four-letter words?
I've been called several four-letter words.
Both men locking up, collared elbow. Over into the corner goes the human action figure. Haskins. Oh, with an explosive chop that Ric Flair would be proud to hear.
That's it. One of my favorite four-letter words. C-H-O-P.
But the human action figure has the pecs to dance back at that move. Hooking up once again. Both men powering, getting down low in the ring. Finally, Haskins grabs a hold, grabs an arm.
You know, let's call it like it is, Jack Johnson. We have a master manipulator, a true chess player in the game that is professional wrestling, battling a field-tested soldier. It's no secret, the human action figure.
He's done 2 tours in Iraq.
Very, very physically conditioned man. This man has literally gone to war. He's over there with these idiots in Iraq and Afghanistan, setting up missions. And now tonight, is he going to be able to outthink Drew Haskins?
Does Haskins really want a test of strength with the action figure right here? Does he really want that?
I think that Drew Haskins is a little smarter than that, as you can see, playing a little bit of mind game, because that's what he has to do here. Ali Ali Shabazz is used to planning a mission, going right to it. Drew Haskins.
Tired of getting around like this? Then come to Brewster's Touch of Class Auto Sales. Located at 621 Old Hickory Boulevard E. 500 down, home of 0% $50 weekly payments. That's Brewster's Touch of Class Auto Sales. Call them today at 612-7635.
Action figure. Kicks like no other. He's got so many points of articulation. Now bumps Haskins back to the ropes. Haskins wisely dumps out of the ring.
That's 2 times he took a shot and knocked it out. I said a $10,000 teeth, a $10,000 smile would have been ruined, not once but twice.
Listen to this crowd. They're chanting chicken. Even Chicken Hat is chanting chicken at Drew Haskins. They want him to get back in there and face the action figure.
We're going to see what these two gentlemen are made of. Haskins looks like he's a little bit tired of playing mind games with Ali.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Shabazz. He's tired of it too. Haskins. Oh, great move by Haskins. Waits around the pole, and there goes the trash can.
Ali Shabazz came running around the ring at breakneck speed, and Drew Haskins hit him like a deer in the headlights, baby. And I'm not talking about the 1,000-yard stare. I'm talking about he took Ali down with some momentum, baby. And then he beats him up.
He's got him in the trash. Drew Haskins trying to dispose of the human action figure, literally. He's throwing him out with the trash. And Haskins, fires up another reverse knife blade.
Drew Haskins wants the fans right here at TJ Sawmill to get a safe but up close and personal look at what he's all about, baby. He just took the human action figure, leaned him back across the steel rail, and he's chopped him like Ali has probably never been chopped before. And now he goes into a potential submission chokehold because, again, as I've said all along, Drew Haskins is the man with the experience here.
Drew Haskins confident now.
He has every right to be confident. He knows that he's not, although Drew Haskins is in shape, he's not physically gifted as is the soldier, Mr. Ali Shabazz. The human action figure, they don't call him that because he's some round plunk. I think you called him the human action figure.
That was me.
For the first time.
Oh, wow, look at him power out of this. Wow, he's got Drew Haskins on his shoulders. Oh!
Ali Shabazz out of nowhere picked Drew Haskins up, and he dropped him 6 feet, and he hit that mat hard. We could have a new champ.
Now.
Haskins with the thumb to the eye, baby. That was a move of desperation, but it was also a very, very smart move on the part of Drew Haskins after a phenomenal
action figure.
Offensive move.
Getting his eye burned on the ropes. Haskins serious as a heart attack right now. Kick to the ribs of Shabazz.
Drew Haskins showing not only the fans at home, but showing the human action figure that, hey, you may be in better shape than I am, Ali, but wait, don't fight back. Drew Haskins will. And that is exactly why Drew Haskins has finally found the break he needed. He has Ali in trouble. Ali can fight back all he wants. But Drew has taken him to the limit, Jack Johnson. Ali Shabazz is used to going in and beating his opponents in a couple of 3 minutes. Drew Haskins is going to out-wrestle him before this match's over.
Action figure. Hooks in the chokehold. Haskins going down quick, right in the middle of the ring, grasping at the ropes. Shabazz blocks his hand with his leg. He may tap out right here.
Here I was talking about Drew Haskins was going to outsmart Ali Shabazz, and now Shabazz has him locked in a submission maneuver, and Drew Haskins has nowhere to go. I bet he didn't plan for this.
Who can plan for that? The human action figure is finishing off Drew Haskins.
Mufflers, brakes, and more. Robert and the gang have over 40 years experience offering shocks, AC repair, CV joints, dual exhaust, tune-ups, emissions control, and engine diagnostics. They're located at 1400 Dickerson Road. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or log on to mufflersbrakesandmore.com.
Here's the cover, 1, 2, 3. No, only 2.
Unbelievable.
Haskins is incredulous at this point. He thinks it was a 3 count, and it was darn close, but it just didn't happen.
You know, too bad that we're not allowed to use instant replay, because I'm inclined to agree with Haskins there. That was 3. Haskins is infuriated right now that this match is not over, that Shabazz still has a fighting chance. You know, Jack Johnson, these people want to know what happened to Drew Haskins. Hell, I want to know what happened with Drew Haskins. You know what, Jack? If he wins this matchup, I just very well may go ask him.
You should do that, Hot Rod Biggs. We see the suplex block there by Shabazz. Oh, he reverses it. Shabazz with a beautiful suplex. Haskins essentially fighting with one good arm after chopping the pole a while ago.
Phenomenal matchup indeed. Ali Shabazz showing that he does indeed have the endurance factor necessary to succeed. This man very well may be unstoppable, Jack Johnson.
Let's say just for saying sake that Drew Haskins is able to conduct an interview after this match, Hot Rod. I want you to just simply ask him, look at him and say, what happened? What happened to you? Why did you do this to Jeremiah Plunkett?
Ask around, baby.
Simple question.
I'm not scared. I'll ask him anything.
Shabazz with the lariat again. Haskins may not be able to do that interview. Shabazz with a knee. Now picks him up, full scoop, full slam.
Ali Shabazz has, after the severe beating we've seen him take.
Here he goes off the ropes. You may. Oh! Splash. Hook cover. 1, 2. Oh! Haskins out again. I was about to say, Hot Rod Biggs, you may have to interview the human action figure, but Drew Haskins just keeps coming back time and time again.
I cannot believe that this match has gone as long as it has. I can't believe that Shabazz, giving credit where it's due. I know he's, hey, if there's an award given for most improved wrestler, it would go to Shabazz indeed, but he's in there with the champion right now, and he is looking like $1 million. He is taking everything Drew Haskins has to offer, and he's matched it.
Oh, high kick, foot chop by Shabazz, unique to him. He's going to roll it up and splash it all over Drew Haskins. Action figure spinning around.
The human action figure has the champion reeling and rocking, 2 count only. Drew Haskins has gone through too much to let that title slip through his fingers. It is absolutely, I don't know how he's going to do it, but it's absolutely not going to happen. No way Drew Haskins let Shabazz leave with the belt.
Oh, wait a minute, Haskins. Oh, what did Haskins hit Shabazz with? What was that? 1, 2, 3. That's it. No, I didn't punch him. He didn't punch him. He hit him with something.
You remember you dared me.
Still NWA television champion, Drew Haskins.
NWA Southern All-Star Wrestling this Friday night, December the 19th, with an 8 p.m. bell time, returning to TJ Sawmill Arena. Your main event for the Tag Team Championship is the Hero Killers challenging Weatherby Inc. Kevin Weatherby will either stand alone, 2-on-1, defending the tag team titles, or he will debut his new tag team partner. Jeremiah Plunkett taking on Shawn Hoodrich with Jimmy Street. Also the return of Team IOU. Eric the Dragon Andrews, the Southern Heavyweight Champion, takes on the Television Champion, Drew Haskins. And Merry Christmas. Santa Claus will be at the Sawmill this Friday night, picking out who's naughty and picking out who's nice, giving away free giveaways all night. Kids, come get your photos made with Santa Claus at TJ Sawmill this Friday night. All this and much more, plus enter to win a 50-inch Emerson Television HD television free giveaway. All this Friday night, December the 19th. All seats only $10. Kids 5 and under absolutely free. We hope to see you ringside this Friday night at TJ Sawmill Arena.
We go back a long way, Drew. Just tell me what made you turn your back on Jeremiah Plunkett?
Now Plunkett turned his back on Drew.
First of all, Hot Rod Biggs, we do go way back. You know I'm not going to turn my back on a question that you just asked.
Wow.
Congratulations, yes. On what? That's the most pregnant thing you've ever said. Congratulations on my match. Congratulations on this 10 pounds that I carry on my shoulder. Or how about congratulations for finally standing up for not only myself, but for everybody in SAW. Of course, you're reminded of Jeremiah Plunkett. Here among this filth that's here at ringside. Because that's all it is filth.
Like you.
You said I turned my back? How dare you judge me like that? I didn't turn my back on anyone. No, Jeremiah Plunkett turned his back on me 3 years ago when we formed the Untouchables.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Jeremiah Plunkett, open up your ears and listen up real good.
Liar. Plunkett's a bully.
This is 3 years in the making, Plunky. But Jeremiah, you never, ever carried your weight when we were the Untouchables. The whole time we were, come right here, stand next to me. I'm your champion. I am the champion, that's right. But Jeremiah, the whole time that we were the tag team champions, guess whose responsibility that was to carry that belt each and every week? That was on me. You think Jeremiah Plunkett ever worked out? No. Do you think he ever dieted? No. Do you think he ever cared once for you miserable fans that are so blinded you can't see 3 feet in front of you? Jeremiah Plunkett, I'm the reason we were untouchable. And Jeremiah Plunkett, I proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that you were a paperweight champion.
Yes. Liar.
And the real television champion is before you. The real television champion is untouchable.
Mufflers, brakes, and more. Robert and the gang have over 40 years experience offering shocks, AC repair, CB joints, dual exhaust, tune-ups, admissions control, and engine diagnostics. They're located at 1400 Dickerson Road. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or log on to mufflersbrakesandmore.com.
Hoodrich has got to get in there. He's got to just find a way, poke him in the eyes, do something, get the man off of his game, get him focused somewhere else, get the advantage, and then this match is going to be all Shawn Hoodrich.
Hoodrich, Hammerjack in TJ Sawmill. Finally, it looks like we're going to get some action going. Oh, Hammerjack, quick to the side headlock. Hammerjack ringing on that arm. Hammerjack,
Hammerjack trying to dislocate the rotator cuff of Shawn Hoodrich. If he continues like that, he very well may. Hoodrich is wrenching in pain right now. He's writhing on the mat. Just look at his face there.
he's got a look of fear about him right now. He knows Hammerjack has got got a firm hold on him.
You know, Shawn Hoodrich is a very, very physically gifted man himself.
It doesn't matter how gifted you are when you're getting hit like that. That'll knock the gift right out of you. That'll unwrap that gift.
Apparently so, because Hoodrich so used to seeing him bounce up and spring out of nowhere into an offensive maneuver, he can't do anything with Hammerjack.
Hoodrich spring done been sprung. As he whips Hammerjack. No, Hammerjack reverses, swing and a miss. Hammerjack going up, going down.
That right there will damage your lower vertebrae in ways you can't even imagine, Jack Johnson. Since the only thing
Oh, Jimmy Street just smacked Hammerjack. He signed his own death warrant right there. Can you believe Jimmy Street smacked Hammerjack? Here goes Hammerjack. Look at Jimmy Street. What man runs like that? Jimmy Street's in the ring. Oh, Hoodrich sky high.
When is the last time you've seen a man jump up and drop kick Hammerjack in the forehead, baby? Shawn Hoodrich just saved Jimmy Street's life, and in the process, he kept the momentum in his favor. He has turned the tide of this matchup. He's found the opening he has long needed. Hammerjack is a man in trouble.
Hammerjack, oh no. What is Hoodrich doing? Finally, Hoodrich gets some momentum going. What is, Jimmy Street is choking Hammerjack. He's choking him.
Of course he's gonna choke him. He's gonna do anything he can to help his man win this matchup. Shawn Hoodrich is looking for a rematch for that Southern Heavyweight title. He's not gonna get it if he can't win this match.
Hammerjack rolls the shoulder up. Shawn Hoodrich, always talking to the crowd, comes back with a choke.
A legal choke because he has 5 seconds to break it, so it's legal for 4.5 of those seconds, man. You got to take it.
What about this choke right here? What about this choke? Jimmy Street choking Hammerjack over the bottom rope.
If the referee cannot see it, there is no time limit.
Hoodrich boot to the midsection. Oh, Hammerjack goes down.
Shawn Hoodrich just took his shins and raked them across the bridge of the nose of Hammerjack.
1, 2, no.
Schoolboy up, Hammerjack up, and taken back down just as quickly. Shawn Hoodrich, like I said, he's the high-flying type of athlete. We seen the drop kick just then. We seen him gain the advantage because he used his body as the weapon. He dove at Hammerjack, and he took Hammerjack off his feet. Once again, Jimmy Street's about to...
Jimmy Street choking Hammerjack again. Jimmy Street. He's despicable, Hot Rod Biggs.
Jimmy Street is the best kind of manager. He's an active manager. He is not afraid to put his hands on a monster like Hammerjack, knowing very well that one day he might get a tap on the shoulder and get his lights knocked out. But in the meantime, he's being effective. That's the kind of manager that belongs at ringside, Jack.
And we're watching the Shawn Hoodrich version of the Garvin Stomp. Now Hoodrich up on the rope, stomping on that knee. He does like the half version. He goes halfway around. I don't think he can find his way all the way around. And then he goes back.
You know, Hoodrich, I've always said his one weakness is he allows these redneck good-for-nothing morons at ringside distract him. He's so worried about their opinion of him that it interferes sometimes with his offense, Jack. That is a weakness Shawn Hoodrich needs to rid himself of.
Hoodrich, oh! right on the middle turnbuckle.
Now see, if he hadn't been worried about asking these idiots what they think.
We called them paying customers back in my day, Hot Rod.
Well, you know, you call people what you want to, and I'll call the idiots what I want to.
We just won't call you late for CC's Pizza.
If he'd have taken just a few seconds less, Hammerjack might not have had the instinct to have gotten out of the way. Hammerjack actually had time to think, and he poured it off flawlessly. I didn't think Hammerjack was capable of that.
Hammerjack lost Hoodrich up to the top turnbuckle and in quick fashion. Hammerjack, big right fist. Hoodrich flailing the arms. Uppercut from Hammerjack. Uh-oh. Hammerjack. Wow.
Hammerjack put Hoodrich on the top rope and brought him down the hard way. Jimmy Street yanks the foot of Anthony Wayne to prevent the 3 count. I believe that indeed would have been it, because Shawn Hoodrich being whipped into the ropes right now.
Oh, hair takedown.
Hammerjack down by the hair. Do you love this kid or do you love him?
No, I don't. But he is a fine athlete.
Who asked you?
Nobody, really. Hammerjack. Hoodrich. Doing the stomp again.
He is going to try to do what he can. If he can keep Hammerjack off his feet, Hammerjack's not as effective. Hoodrich knows this. Hoodrich is utilizing that to his advantage. See, again, though, he's taking too long. He's worried about what these idiots think about him. And
no water in the pool. No water in the pool for athleticism personified. No one doubts the athletic prowess of Shawn Hoodrich, and athleticism personified is a worthy moniker. But he's got to put the brains with the brawn, like Hammerjack has. Back elbow. Hammerjack.
Hammerjack. It's just Shawn Hoodrich is charging towards him, and Hammerjack has something waiting every time. He just barely caught him with that clothesline. I think he tripped him more so than he took him down with any impact. But he has a handful of his hair regardless. Oh! Swinging DDT. It's going to take a little bit more than that to beat the big man. Hammerjack is one tough individual. Hoodrich has been smartly working on his knee. It's where he needs to go back to. Forget about choking him. Forget about punching him. Hoodrich, go for his knee.
Can Hoodrich take pride? Let's say he wins this match. In a match, he wins with the help of Jimmy Street. I mean, Jimmy Street is really figuring into the equation here.
Hey, man, a victory is like $100 bill, Jack Johnson. If you have a chance to take it, you take it.
Look at this. Look, Jimmy Street grabbing the boot of Hammerjack. Anthony Wayne has warned him several times, and Hoodrich coming with a kick that Hammerjack catches, throws his foot down. Now Hammerjack plants it, covers him. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Your winner, Hammerjack. Hammerjack looking intently at one Jimmy Street as his hand is raised high in the air by referee Anthony Wayne. Good guys do win sometimes, Hot Rod Biggs.
This was a mismatch from the beginning. Hammerjack had the advantage in size and experience.
NWA Southern All-Star Wrestling this Friday night, December the 19th with an 8 p.m. bell time, returning to TJ Sawmill Arena. Your main event for the Tag Team Championship is the Hero Killers challenging Weatherby Inc. Kevin Weatherby will either stand alone, 2-on-1, defending the tag team titles, or he will debut his new tag team partner. Jeremiah Plunkett taking on Shawn Hoodrich with Jimmy Street. Also the return of Team IOU. Eric the Dragon Andrews, the Southern Heavyweight Champion, takes on the Television Champion, Drew Haskins. And Merry Christmas, Santa Claus will be at the Sawmill this Friday night. picking out who's naughty and picking out who's nice. Giving away free giveaways all night. Kids, come get your photos made with Santa Claus at TJ Sawmill this Friday night. All this and much, much more, plus enter to win a 50-inch Emerson television, HD television free giveaway. All this Friday night, December the 19th. All seats only $10. Kids 5 and under, absolutely free. We hope to see you ringside this Friday night at TJ Sawmill Arena.
It's your main event, and it is a tag team match. Making their way to the ring, Nore, Havoc, and Renesto, the Hero Killers.
You know, Jay Johnson, that was a very beautiful induction from the very beautiful, the elegant, the classy Ella De La Vega, as she brings two heartless, soulless human beings to the ring right here on NWA Inferno.
It is a contrast of styles to see those two circle Ella De La Vega. It's like a nasty sandwich with a little sweet something inside.
I'm sure you know all about that. You're from Cookville, right?
Oh my.
And here we go, Jack Johnson.
From Atlanta, Georgia, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean.
Jack Johnson, we've been talking about top competition from across America and across the globe. These are two relative newcomers to TJ Sawmill, but they're no newcomers to the sport of professional wrestling. I'm very interested to see how these two pretty boys are going to fare against the vicious, methodical hero killers. That ain't baby face music, I sound like Usher took the village people and remixed it.
Hey, y'all wanna get y'all what? I ain't going right. He said y'all.
Who's starting?
Ain't no way.
Who's gonna find out if the new guy's still on the look? I knew that's what they were arguing.
We are back in the Sawmill, action ready to get underway. Some newcomers to the Sawmill, Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean. In the ring right now, you see Tyson Dean going up against the Hero Killers. These guys are from NWA Georgia, NWA Atlanta. They're not from Tennessee.
Hey, apparently not. These are two pretty boys if I ever seen them. But they are about to be introduced to the Hero Killers, baby. Tim Renesto, the Assassin, Nore, Havoc. It's no secret, Jack Johnson, he says it all the time. This is his house, and these pretty boys have stepped into it. I don't envy them for nothing.
You see Tyson Dean in the ring right now. He is the current NWA Georgia champion, and his tag team partner, Andy Anderson, is a former NWA Georgia heavyweight champion as well.
Well, these two may have fared well in Georgia, but they did not face the Hero Killers, baby. We're seeing what they're all about. Very good start. They're able to keep a veteran wrestler like Tim Renesto on one half of the ring. Tag team psychology, you cut that ring in half and you use that half to your advantage. You keep the man from being able to tag his partner, which they were unsuccessful in doing, but takes Nore Havoc down with an arm drag. anyhow, what in the world is Andy Anderson doing with Nore Havoc?
Big, powerful man, Andy Anderson. You know what's the beauty of the Sawmill is we see him tag Tyson Dean, that anybody can show up on any night from any state. We've had people from Japan here.
I wasn't kidding, Jack Johnson. I'm telling you, I know it to be a fact. There are so many rejection emails and responses that get sent out because everybody who's anybody in the sport of professional wrestling want to be here in TJ Sawmill. This is the hottest promotion on this level, baby.
Oh, spear!
If you're not working for the granddaddy of them all, you're out busting your chops. And when you're out busting your chops, there's no better place from Los Angeles to New York, from Minnesota to Daytona. There's nowhere better than right here in Millersville, Tennessee at TJ Sawmill. And you can mark my words on that one.
Tyson Dean, well known in the Georgia area for his power, for his quickness, well known in the NWA. Nore Havoc tries to lock up in a test of strength, but of course it's Nore Havoc. He's going to give you a knee to the midsection when you try to lock up. It's just not fair. It's the hero killers. They're not about fair. They're not about justice. They're about just doing whatever to get by.
They're going to do anything and everything they can to destroy everyone and anyone who dares to step into their path. Tim Renesto tagged in.
Tired of getting around like this? Then come to Brewster's Touch of Class Auto Sales. Located at 621 Old Hickory Boulevard E. 500 down, home of 0% $50 weekly payments. That's Brewster's Touch of Class Auto Sales. Call them today at 612-7635.
Every nook and cranny and every cracked corner in the wall, every barbed wire, every fence.
You know, Jack Johnson,
these guys know the deal.
Hey, I know these guys have been champions in Georgia. I know they've wrestled for NWA Anarchy. Very, very prominent promotion down in the Georgia area. But this is the Sawmill, baby. This is the A-team. This is the A-game Dubs, baby, of professional wrestling right here. And the hero killers are absolutely taking these guys that, I mean, let's face it, these guys are almost twice the size of the hero killers, and they're getting beat like they're half the size of the hero killers. That math looks really good to me inside the ring, Jack.
Renesto doing well against the NWA Georgia champion. Very well. He signals just with his eyes for Nore Havoc.
Now Peanut Head better do his job, yeah. Keep Andy Anderson out of the ring. The hero killers utilize.
They are destroying Tyson Dean over in the corner.
But of course they are. The referee's back was turned and they knew it. These men are smart, intelligent, experienced veterans of the squared circle.
You act like you're giving them a LinkedIn recommendation or something.
You know, I'm just saying that the hero killers are a team who live up to their name. It doesn't matter. We've seen what they done to the Weatherbys. Yeah. They stepped into the steel cage. They lost the NWA Southern Tag Team titles. But then they were smart. They threw Kevin Weatherby, who was already bloody, though he was not beaten, and they threw him outside of the cage. They put the lock on the cage, and the hero killers went to work on Cody Weatherby.
They had a terroristic reign.
They have ended a career, hence the name, the hero killer. You know, it was all sweet and free. What a low blow there. That should be a disqualification.
Hey, when you're going up against the hero killers, you got to do what the hero killers do.
Hey, uncalled for. No man should ever strike another man below.
Speaking of uncalled for, the ending the career of Cody Weatherby is not anything to be proud of. I mean, it wasn't in the course of the matchup that they did that. I mean, it wasn't an accident. It wasn't a fair-fought battle. And now a good young man has gone down way too early.
Despite what you think, Jack Johnson, I'm not as bad a person as you think I am. You know, it even brought tears to my eyes to see Cody Weatherby in there talking about his family and talking about his precious little girls, wanting to be there, wanting to make sure that he's not laid up on a little scooter, in a wheelchair, and not able to get up and play with his kids. I respect the man for that. But he knew what he was doing when he stepped in.
Uh-oh, Renesto going up top. Oh! Misses as Tyson rolls out of the way, and Renesto may have an ACL problem now.
That was the very type of knee drop that was landed on the lower lumbar and the lower back of Cody Weatherby and took him out. But Tim Renesto hit it that time. Nobody home. Andy Anderson in with a series of clotheslines. Front atomic drop.
Anderson.
Bulldogs, Renesto. That's a big man, baby. And the Sawmill are very happy to see the hero killers on the other end of the stick crawling around, not sure what they're going to do.
Andy Anderson on fire right now. Taking on the hero killers by himself as he picks up scoops with ease, slams with more ease. The assassin. Here's the cover, 1-2, no. Renesto, too wiry to stay down.
You know, Peanut Head Anthony Wayne is so...
There's no Peanut Head here.
Sure he is. He's right there in the ring.
There's no Peanut.
He is so concerned with looking at these pretty boys. He has failed to put Nore
Havoc
outside of the ring. And right as I said that, Nore was able to pull down the top rope and send Anderson over the top and to the floor.
Dean. Uh-oh. Rusty saw to the throat. Oh, my. Dean rolled up by Nore. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, the Hero Killers. Listen to the boos, Hot Rod.
As if there was any doubt.
The winners of this match, the Hero Killers.
Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean coming to Millersville, Tennessee to TJ Sawmill and go down like so many have on their first visit before. This time they are, they are victims of the Hero Killers. What's he smacking that saw around for? What's the deal?
Tim Renesto is a certified lunatic. It takes one to know one, baby. And I'm telling you, you don't want to mess with Renesto.
Stay tuned. You've got to come out here if you're watching it on TV, or if you're coming out here and see it live one time right here at TJ Sawmill. Remember that, Hot Rod Biggs. We'll see all you fans next time right here